Welcome to the Jeanneau stand at the Sanctuary Cove International Boat Show 2024. We're going to do a quick run through the Jeanneau range that is here today. Welcome back to the Rudder. My name's Damian. We're here at the Sanctuary Cove International Boat Show 2024. We are at the Northside Marine Pavilion looking at the Jeanneau range. Very beautiful set of boats we've got. We're going to run quickly through these boats, and because it is the boat show, we're going to have a look at the price, which we usually don't do. To kick it off, we're going with the only Cap Camarat that's here today, which is the 7.5 cc. cc being center console. You can get this pretty much boat in another series called the Walk Around. This is the center console. Let's jump on board and have a look at some of the highlights. From the stern, we've got 250 horsepower in the Yamaha. We've also got a ski pole here for some extra fun. This boat is capable of being trailered. You will need a pretty decent trailer and hauler, but it can do. Jump on inside, and they've set up the boat today for a bit of luxury cruising, and this is a very versatile vessel. It's got a bit of luxury going on today. They've got the awning set up out the back, but you can see how much room there is here, made for fishing. And being a center console, the floor is flat the entire way around, so you can chase those fish around the boat. But if you had some friends on board, in a few minutes, you have room for some friends. You've got a little pole in there, table comes up here, and you've got a nice dinette. To complete that dinette, secret little spot, little sink, and your live bait well. Moving forward, very generous captain's area, and being a center console, it's right down the midline of the boat, lots of area to view. We'll quickly come forward, you do have a little cabin, and there is a bit of a head down there, so it is very comfortable for a nice day out on the water. And finally, up to the bow, room for another set of friends to enjoy a sundowner or some lunch. You've got a bow ladder for beach loading on the front. So that's the Cap Camarat 7.5 cc. Today here at the show, it's around about $260,000. So a very capable vessel for day cruising, fishing, and a little bit of taking your family out. 7.3 meters long, 2.5 in the beam, so it is trailable. 330 litres of fuel and 80 litres of water. And we're going to move on up to the Mary Fisher range, starting with the littlest of the crew, the 695, which is definitely a trailerable boat. This boat runs at just a touch over $200,000. 695, it's actually 7.4 metres long, and one of the main features of the Mary Fisher range is the enclosed cabin that you get on all of the Mary Fisher range, which sets it apart from the Cap Camarat. This vessel has the max horsepower, which is the 200 horsepower Yamaha. The cockpit area is very similar across the entire Mary Fisher range. You can still very capable fishing boat, but all these seats don't move. The party trick is this seat rolls forward a bit, so when your engine tilts up, you've got that extra room. It also move that table out of the way, and you've got a lovely big sun pad. Step on inside. Stepping inside, we're in a 7-meter vessel, but there is plenty of room, plenty of light, windows everywhere, sunroof, a small dinette that folds down into a bit of a day bed, single burner, little sink, there's a fridge, all the creature comforts, and you can actually stay out on the anchor in this boat. Or if you prefer some very luxury day cruising, you've got all the amenities you need. And if you get a little bit sleepy, the kids need to sleep, you've got a nice space underneath the bow to, you can fill that in, and there's a nice bed there. A very practical, trailerable boat at a quite affordable $200,000. Stepping up to the 795, we gain an extra meter and a few little extra creature comforts, like a side loading tuna door, so we can jump on inside. So on the 795, we've got the max horsepower loaded up with a 250 Yamaha, and you can see that the cockpit area is quite similar to the 695, pretty much the same dimensions in here and the same little tricks, like this rolls forward to let that engine come out of the water. You can drop it down and put the daybed. An amazing thing with these new outboard motors is you get a lazarette. So underneath here, where you'd usually have a big engine for an inboard, you've got lots and lots of storage. The extra space comes on the inside. So the extra meter you get with the 795 is in here. Look at this, plenty of room. Still the same sunroof, windows everywhere. The dinette is now a little bit larger. This can drop down, and this is a full bed. I could sleep on this one without my feet touching, which is pretty amazing. And the thing with Merry Fishers is there's just little tricks, like there's a little gunnel in here, there's a gunnel over there. They're making use of all the space. Another factor is that the helm, the seat is just back a few centimeters, which does make it a touch more comfortable. So you get a proper head with a bassinet and a toilet. So you've got a bit of privacy, and your bow cabin where you can sleep overnight. This is definitely an anchorable vessel to keep you going overnight for a big fishing trip or a weekend away. The 795 still is trailable, but you will need a very dedicated haul truck to move this one. It retails at around about $260,000, 8.14 meters, 2.82 meters in the beam. 795, very capable vessel if you want to go away on a fishing trip, or if you've got a family and you do need those creature comforts, if the weather comes in to get out of the weather, the 795 could be for you. Now we're going to step up to our favourite boat, the 895, but this is the Australian premiere of the 895 Serie 2. If you want to check out a detailed walkthrough on this vessel, check out here. Also, we've done an on-water test, so we're very lucky to Northside Marine to give us that one. The 895, you can definitely go away for a weekend or even more on this vessel. As you know, if you've watched our channel, we do all the time. There are a few new things with the Series 2. You've got this larger tuna door, so it's a full walkthrough. It's also got more horsepower. It's up to 250 horsepower engines. The Merry Fisher 895 is 8.94 meters long. Sounds a bit better, 895. Is a 3 meter beam, 160 liters of water, two 300 litre tanks of fuel, so 600 litres of fuel. So you've got plenty to get yourself around. And at the moment, Sanctuary Cove International Boat Show, that's just a smidge over $500,000 for this vessel. Stepping on board the lovely cockpit of the 895, it sort of looks the same. It's actually the same depth, but with the beam, you've got a bit of extra room. You can see that U-couch once again drops down to the daybed. You've got a nice canopy here, a very lovely area to hang out in the afternoon. Jumping on board, and there is quite a bit of difference now. There is, once again, lots of room. You've got twin sunroofs, you've got a full cooker here, twin cookers, sink, a very large daybed that drops down, or for dining for your lunch or your dinner. You've got the switch around seat, so when you want to drive, your co-captain can face forward. And you can tell just the 895 is made to go away for a few days. You've got a fridge, a microwave, a bit more storage up on top. At the helm position, we've got all the toys here, the helm master control, the bow thruster, the new Yamaha electronic control, my favorite captain's seat, which I want on my boat, this lovely big one that does swivel. Stepping down here, you can see the differences between the 895 and the 795. We have two full cabins with doors. The mid cab is a double bed. There's light, there's a porthole in here, and a little bit of storage. In the bow cab, we have a queen size bed, overhead storage, twin portals, and the new design down here has lots of light. You can see the light flowing through the new bow design. Lovely vessel, and the head, a full head, shower, toilet, sink, actually one of Brooke's favorite, very nice little sink. You can go away for quite a few days. I just want to show you the last little trick on the 895. Welcome to the new and improved bow on the 895 Series 2. You've got two full sun lounges here. You've got an insert that can go in here if you want to put your feet up. That's where that window is. Twin portals for that cabin underneath. Very luxurious. It's taken some cues from the big super yachts having this attachable awning. A very lovely place to be. So just think about this. The 895 is a touch over $500,000, and this vessel has onshore air conditioning included. With the bow thruster, with the helmmaster, pretty good boating. There's one more boat to check out, the 1095. Welcome to the largest in the range here today at the Sanctuary Cove International Boat Show, the 1095 sedan at just a touch over $600,000. This is a very beautiful vessel. It's got twin 300 engines. You can get this vessel with the flybridge, but this is a sedan model. Let's jump on board and have a look. In the cockpit, we gain a little bit more room with 3.37 meters of beam. Same configuration, same tricks where the lounge can come forward to trim those engines out. You can also do some fishing back here, but it is very much made for cruising and is a lovely vessel to go away for a few days. If you come inside, there's lots of room, and this is where the extra meter is actually accommodated. You've now got some prep space along with your twin cookers in the sink, plenty of overhead cupboard storage on either side, drop down day bed, the flickable lounge. Everything's kind of the same, you've just got more room, and seriously, I can't even reach each side. You've got the twin sunroofs as well. As we go through the helm position, there's just plenty of area for everyone. Also note, we've also got air conditioning in this boat. As we come downstairs, the 1095 gives us an extra cabin. With that extra beam, we have a mid cab in here, which sleeps facing that way rather than that way. And there's a portal in there. Over on this side, we get another fridge and a single berth. Or most people probably set this up as a storage space where all your cushions and things can go in. But there is a single berth in there if you need it, and the work area. The head is switched side, it's over here now. Got the bathroom and a fully enclosed shower. So really a lot of room. And as we move forward into the bow cab, you can see our air conditioning vents, lots of room. Plenty of gunnel space, plenty of storage to go away for several nights. We'll finish up our tour of the Jeanneau range here at the Sanctuary Cove International Boat Show in 2024 on the colossal deck of the 1095. This thing is massive, I can't even reach the bottom. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that tour of the Jeanneau range. We've got the Cap Camarat, probably more suited for fishing and day boating. They're moving up through the Merry Fisher range. The 695 and the 795, probably day boats, but can do a night or two away. And then up into the 895 and the 1095, which are definitely capable of going away for several days on the hook and enjoying your boating experience. For a more detailed walkthrough of all these vessels, check out our links. We've done walkthroughs of all of these. We've done on-water tests with the 895. There's plenty of content to have a look at. If you've got any comments, leave them down below. Otherwise, we'll see you next time on the Rudder. It is a very capable vessel, and as I said, great for a day or two away, or if you've got a nice family, or even got a shitty family. If you've got a shitty family, you can go and...
You're not going to take him if you're shitty?
No. Can...